up until 2 weeks ago, I was taking every single interview for our clients. I've taken 400 plus candidate interviews. And the reason why it took so long to delegate it is I saw it as a very important role for me to play in the recruitment firm. Now, that's been my philosophy with hiring in general, is I'm trying to make it so my time is spent on the things that only I can do that are my highest leverage opportunities and delegate the rest. It's like some people will want to hire for their most important roles first. They want to hire a sales guy. They want to hire a marketing guy. But for me, those are crucial to the business. That's the lifeline of the business. And so that's the last thing I'm going to delegate. So in the beginning of the business, I started with doing everything myself, launching the campaigns, doing all the vetting, all the interviewing. And the last thing of that fulfillment process that I finally felt confident enough to delegate off my plate was interviewing. And it's because it's a very high touch role. It requires someone to really understand how to push a conversation in the direction you want it, similar to a sales conversation. And I didn't delegate interviews because I didn't want to do any work. I want to delegate the whole business. It's because I see my time spent in higher leverage opportunities within the business once I was able to learn the skill and transfer it over to someone else. So the process I took to delegate that task, such a big task of interviewing, was first I had my team member watch a bunch of the interviews that I've taken. She watched like 10 or 20 recent interviews, and I had her make a note, make a list of the things that I did well and the things I didn't do well. And then I moved her on into the lower stakes interviews, the ones where the candidates did not score the highest, and having her take those. The first couple were very rough, and we talked about it. It was a very open conversation of like, this. I would go through and review, and it would take me longer than if I just did the interview, but I knew that this investment of time I was putting in now was going to pay off, and of course it did today. So I would go through and give her basically like a call review on what I think she did well, what I think she could have said here, what I think could be done on the next one. And basically every time giving one small room for a 1% improvement. And after enough iterations of that, she got pretty good at it. And eventually I got to like my breaking point. I was like, I am so done with these interviews. I'm delegating this to you. You're going to do a great job. And of course she did. She's taken within the past week, like 10 to 20 interviews, and I think 3 or 4 of them have resulted in placements, which I think also ties into the fulfilling part of having a team and being a business owner, not a freelancer, is that I get to experience that joy of having someone play such a crucial piece in this chain of events. It's like, our client gets a great talent on their team. The talent gets a great business to work for. And it's very fulfilling to see my team be so proud of like, this is something they made happen. Their interview was the reason why this candidate got hired. I think the takeaway here is not to delegate the things that are most important first. You start with the more foundational stuff that also leads someone up to be able to succeed in the high. Like if I would have started her off in interviews, first of all, they would have been terrible look on our clients, on the company. And second, she wouldn't have the foundation of all the other parts of the vetting process in order to have a good interview in the first place. Through many reps, many iterations, one by one, just looking at one interview, being better on the next one, being better on the next one, being better on the next one.